Hey guys, this is Rene. Welcome back for another video on this channel, and today I want to give you another overview of the process that my 50k live account is making right now. And so as I speak here, the current account balance is 17,911 euro. 15k of these of the balance was deposited, so there's a profit of, I don't know, we can also see it in the history, of 2,911. And since I trade different strategies in this account that are all coded by myself, it's pretty hard to tell what or which of these strategies made the profits, on which of these strategies maybe generated a loss. So for this reason, today I will go through every single strategy and tell you exactly how much profit the strategies made. So to make this specific analysis, I could go through the history and look up every trade and analyze the magic numbers, so to map it to the correct strategy, but this is of course not really efficient. So I will use my TradeBuddy program, my TradeBuddy tool, which is a trading journal that I've wrote. And this can make the process a whole lot easier. So you can see I can simply export all of the trades in this account. All of the trades are now saved in this file here. And if I now go to my local PC, I can paste the file here, paste, and that is pretty much all I have to do here on my server. Now I can go to my local PC and open the TradeBuddy program. The TradeBuddy is a trading journal. It's a Java tool. You can download it for free on my website. Check out the links in the video description. And yeah, it looks like this. So you can see it features all of the trades that were done in this account. And you can see currently I have 69 trades in this account, but now I can import all of the latest trades that I now have here in my in the file that I just put on my PC. So let me quickly search for the file. There it was already. Live account 50k. So this TradeBuddy file with the 11th of May, when I record the video, this is the file that I now want to include. And you can see here the total trades now jumped up to 155, because the last time I updated the TradeBuddy was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. So now we can see the updated graph, and this is the current performance of the account. So as I said before, I want to figure out which of these strategies made the profit. And you can see the TradeBuddy here has different columns and a lot of rows. Every row is one trade, and the second column here is the strategy. So you can see all of the first trades. Actually, the first 69 trades already have the strategy, but the rest, the latest trades that are just included, they do not have the strategy yet. But the TradeBuddy has a lot of automatism. I don't know if it's the right word. So I can go to data, update strategies, and now I can say every strategy that has the magic number 1, and I know that this is the go long strategy, because on my server I use magic number 1, 2, and 3 for the go long strategy. Then I have 4, 5, and 6 for range breakout EA. Then I have 7, 8, 9 for turnaround Tuesday, and 10, 11, 12 for range breakout again. So I simply have to update everything here. So I say magic number 1 should be go long. So I simply update 5 trades here with the go long strategy. Then I do this for the first 3 magic numbers. And then I have 4, which is range breakout. So update this. 5, it's also range breakout. 6, also range breakout. And then I have 7, 8, and 9 for the turnaround Tuesday strategy. So 7, 8, and 9. And it doesn't matter how many trades I include. I can always use this automatism to update all of the strategies. And why am I doing this? This is what I will show in a second, because I can now use these strategies to filter everything. So you can see now all of these trades are updated with the correct strategy. And yeah, let's maybe have a look at all of the trades combined first. So we can see here in the graph, there was a major drawdown already that was like 6,000 euro lost pretty much from the beginning actually, which is, and I explained this already in the last overview that I made for the account performance several weeks ago. It's mainly because a lot of these strategies follow the major indices in this like major stock market indices. And yeah, maybe let's stick to this overview here. And we can see when I started trading in this account, we were kinda at a temporary all-time high. For example, here this is the German index, then we have the US index, and we have the US tech. So when I started trading, you can see it here, especially for the US indices, I started trading kinda at the all-time highs. And then there was just a big drawdown period here of about like 6 to 7%. Yeah, let's say 6% from the time when I started trading. And since a lot of my strategies, in fact, 6 out of the 12 strategies can only take buy positions in these indices, it was not the best time to start this account, to start trading these strategies in this account. So this is why there was the first major drawdown. But this was kind of normal because of the correlation that I just explained that there is between the strategies and the overall stock markets. So I was still confident that if there was a recovery in the big stock markets, the strategies would also recover and the account would recover. And this is exactly what happened here. From the lowest point, the account made now a profit of around 8 to 9K profit from the lowest point. So this now, of course, looks like a relatively big drawdown, but this is just due to the fact that I started at this specific point. So if I would have started just 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, I would have started at the very low here, at this drawdown low pretty much. So if I would have started 3 weeks later, the profit would have been 6K more. So all in all, I can say it was not the best time to start trading in this account, but on the other hand, there's not really something else I could have done because you never know when there is the next drawdown, so you can never really trade your balance or equity curve. So you just have to take the drawdowns as they come and then, kind of do your best to recover from these drawdowns. And usually it means that you just keep on trading your strategies as you should, because if you did your tests correctly and if you did your tests with a lot of rationalism, then this will give you confidence in your strategies also if you are in a drawdown period. As I said before, I was in the drawdown period here, but it was all aligned with the overall, let's say, drawdown in the stock markets. So it was still mentally not easy, I would say, but I always knew that it is normal. I mean, I cannot make profits in this account if the stock markets are constantly losing day by day. So yeah, this is a little bit the background story of this first drawdown. So let's have a look at how the strategies, each strategy performed in this account. So since I included all of the trades here and updated all of the strategies, I can now go here to the filter settings in the trade buddy. And I can say that, for example, I want to filter for specific strategies. Let's say, for example, this go long strategy, which only goes long in the index markets. This is the performance of just this go long strategy, which I trade in DE40, US 30, and US tech. And you can see here, again, this is exactly what I explained before. There was this kind of big drawdown in the beginning and then this very, very strong recovery. So everything's aligned with the overall stock market. So this strategy is completely doing what it should, completely what I wanted it to do when I developed the strategy. So overall, since it recovered very nicely from the drawdown here, the profit factor is now positive. It's super great in my opinion. And yeah, you can see here, of course, there are no short trades. Also, if I go to the single symbols, so I can go long and US 30 only, for example. Oh, this is interesting. The US 30 produced a loss with this strategy over the time. This is very, very interesting. But also I have to say, I made one adjustment for the strategy. So in the beginning, when I started trading the strategy, the starting time when the trades were opened was a little bit different compared to how it is now. So for this reason, I missed some of the profits, I think, in the first period. But yeah, it will just be interesting to see how it goes from now, since I updated this. And also, this market is still like 1% away from the all-time highs. This is different compared to the German index, which is at the all-time high currently. So if I now go and select the German index, the DE40, for the go long strategy, this should theoretically look better, and it does not. Okay, I was wrong here. It does not look better. But yeah, this is probably also because the strategy does not mirror the performance of the underlying index completely accurate. Because, for example, here in the German market, German index, I start the trades only at 13.5, like after noon, if there is a new high during the day. This is, I would like to start trading immediately in the morning at, let's say, 1 a.m. when the market opens. But the problem is that for the German stock index, CFD, the spread is just extremely high. It's like 4 points. And if I pay 4 points every single day, this will really add up. And I don't think, like in the tester, it has shown that this approach is, it should give higher profits in the long run. And I just hope that it can really do this in the future. So yeah, this is the German index. And then we have US Tech trading the go long strategy. And yeah, this one is actually profitable. This one is really profitable. But here it's a little bit, there's also one special reason for this, because here I also first started trading this strategy in the drawdown period, where I was lucky that I did it, because here in the first, 14 to 20 days that I traded this strategy in US Tech, I was only trading if there was a new daily high after 18:05 o'clock, and now I changed this to 1 o'clock in the morning. So I trade every day, and the change was done pretty much at the low here, which was super lucky for me. So this is why this strategy made so much money in this specific symbol. So now, yeah, this is for the go long strategy. So we can see most of the profits are coming from US Tech here because of the reason I just explained. And US 30 and DE40, they are unfortunately not yet at the break-even level. Yeah, will be interesting to see what the future brings here. So let's now go to magic number 4 to 6, which is the range breakout EA in the symbols USD Japanese yen, Euro US dollar, and GBP US dollar. So here I realized a loss trading the range breakout expert advisor in the 3 major currency pairs here that I trade. Yeah, which is of course not good to create a loss, but it's not a long time that I trade in these currencies yet. And if we have a look at each single currency, we can see USD Japanese yen was producing like a loss of 450. Then Euro US dollar was producing a profit actually of 160 euro, and GBP US dollar produced another 500 or 600 euro loss. Yeah, so Euro US dollar is doing kind of good. GBP US dollar is not doing good. USD Japanese yen is also not doing good. But yeah, this is kind of in line with what's happening in my other projects here, where I trade the range breakout EAA in GBP US dollar and USD Japanese yen in some FTMO accounts. So I think, I don't know for what reason, but the last weeks were just not really good for this strategy in the Forex pairs. So it's also not a big surprise, I would say. Now let's go to the turnaround Tuesday strategy, and this is magic number 7 to 9, 7, 8, 9, yes. And this is traded in US 30, US Tech, and D40, and I think this is, wait, I have to select some symbols here. This is, I think, performing very good. Yeah, it is performing very good. Overall, 850 euro of profit with the highest profit factor so far with the turnaround Tuesday strategy. Yeah, that's just great. So US 30 was not generating a profit. US Tech was generating a small profit, and I think D40 made the bigger profit then, yes. So that's for the turnaround Tuesday strategy. Overall also generated a profit, and now we do have the range breakout expert advisor in the indices, DE40 and US 30, and here it was actually generating a profit, interesting, and yeah, this is very great. Our profit factor is crazy, but yeah, I would not say that this is sustainable to keep this profit factor. It's just 14 trades, it's not a lot. And yeah, 170 euro are coming from the German index, and US 30 made another 100 euro profit. And then the last strategy, which is also the range breakout, this is what I just added here. And actually, I didn't even add the symbol. So I have to add the symbol first so I can filter for it. So I have to add the gold symbol because I just started trading this, and now I should be able to filter the gold symbol also, because I trade the range breakout expert advisor also in gold. And yeah, this is what I also had in the back of my mind. This is performing very good. 1.8 profit factor, but only 8 trades, of course, so it's not a lot. But 800 euro of profit are coming from the strategy that I just trade for, let's say, I don't know, a little bit over 1 week, I think. So first trade was at the 30th April, so it's 1.5 weeks that I trade this strategy, and it made 800 euro of profit so far. But yeah, of course, it's just 8 trades, so it doesn't really mean anything actually. But yeah, so this is the overall performance. So if I now go and maybe go just through the strategies again, so we can see the go long strategy made 1.9k in profit. The range breakout strategy generated 130 euro profit. Yeah, it's a lot of up and down. So yeah, not really a lot. And then turnaround Tuesday generated another 850 in profit. So yeah, this is the current state, the current development of the account. Overall, I'm very, very happy, but I'm also I also know that this is, of course, because of the all-time highs that we currently see for the major indices. So yeah, I don't know if I would say I'm lucky with when I started trading this account. I would not say I was lucky because I started pretty much just before a big drawdown. But since it recovered this drawdown already so quickly, it's still not like, it could have been worse. But yeah, so 2.9 thousand euro in live trading profit in, let's say, 1.5 months of trading, a little bit more, I think, with me trading completely automated. So I do absolutely nothing after developing and setting up the strategies. I do nothing, so no work goes into making these profits or losses if I'm losing, of course. So this is why I really like automated trading. You can just create strategies, and if they are profitable, so far they are profitable, which is great. So if they are profitable, you do not have to move your finger anymore once everything is set up, and you can just monitor the performance and, in the best case, make profits. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think that my portfolio can be sustainable and yeah, can be profitable in the long run? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback on this. And also let me know if you like this overview, especially with the in-depth analysis of every single strategy, because if you like it, I can make more videos like this and explain like the process of this account, the progress, why I think the performance was good or bad in the last week or weeks, and yeah, just my thoughts. So that's pretty much it. That's my update on the 50K live account project. Hope you liked it and hope you also made some profits in the last weeks. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Have a great time. Good trades. Bye-bye.